Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We're here and we're live on a wee Sunday. We've got a lot to catch up on, as I mentioned to you, and some of the recent streams and content we've been getting up to, and we have much more to pick up with today. I had hoped to get back at it or on it with you guys today a little bit earlier in the day, if I can say the word day enough times, just to try and rattle through as much of the different stuff that we've got on the agenda as quickly as we can. I think it was just the way things have went and whatnot. We won't have as much time to go through as much of the hit list as I would have liked to today, but all the same, we've got some pressing matters to attend to. The first thing, which is live and loud at the moment, is international football. We have got Scotland playing Belarus right now as we are live. Currently, the Tartan Army are 1-good, which is lovely. And we've got some teams firing. Now, the teams are all kind of fun and whatever. I've maybe got some essence coming my way, which is great, right? But we have a community giveaway team that is kicking ass and taking names right now. We've got Robbo and Ralston in here, double defence, with Big Stole the show, Dimitrievski, kicking ass and taking names and goals. He's got a second game to go in this game week, so the only way is up for him. Sadly, Marino kind of let us down there with the captain's armband. Palma still to run. That could be a really fun team. That could still do something really exciting. And I think there's another one down here. Yeah, there is definitely one more. Aha. Robin Lenormand, 100-pointer. We've still got the Danish defensive duo here, as well as the Austrian midfielders to go with. Captain LG on a 67 and Oirathabal on a 60. So this members giveaway team could be cooking, man, couldn't it? The limited one's kind of dead, and I don't think there was another one that's got any life to it, really, was there? No, that's kind of it. So quite exciting for you guys. At the moment, we're maybe on to pick up a couple of crumbs of essence, but I'm hoping with the way things, like, we've got 4 really quality players here that are left to run, and you know, getting into the 1,000 essence mark is probably the main target, isn't it? 263 points across the 4 of them. I fancy, you know, with multipliers and stuff like that, it's not beyond us. And with the big team, or the team that's got the big keeper and stuff like that, clean sheet bonus to come for the Scottish defence is probably going to take us into this category anyway. So with Palma at home to Haiti still to play, we could maybe just about get ourselves into the 500 mark here. So we could actually run out. We've already got about 500 essence in the canister for the limited giveaways. We might get up to 2,000 at the end of this if best case scenario unfolds. So that's kind of nice, a nice wee Brucey bonus for internationals, which is cool. With Memphis ripping it here, this team looks really good all of a sudden, doesn't it? Soboslai's a bit of a letdown, sadly, no decisive for him. Does KDB have a second match? I think he might. Alaba, Navas, and obviously Louis taking on Lithuania. So internationals are quite good fun, and I've built up a bunch of essence myself already in this. Also, we hope the Scotland boys kill it. But it's all kicking off, it's all going on, and with some games to go tomorrow, This has been quite an exciting little international break, which is fun. But like I mentioned in the intro, everyone, time is of the essence right now. Up 2 seconds. Let me catch up with the chat. Sorare Burris here. Fist bump. Good to see you. Serge Vertassen. Good to see you as well. Second in the chat. Reese J. Darrock, my man. Mikey Basson, of course. Rico Man. Sorting out the Pokemon cards. Love to see that. Mikey Basson and Boyson. Good to see you. That was not the game. Epecton, big score from Stoke. I know. Definitely. I think out of the 2 matches, I only picked him for the Kazakhstan one, but to bring in an 80, what was it, 83? Against Belgium. Yeah, bring it on, man. Big stole the show. We'll need to get a wrestling meme ready on the channel for him if he keeps this up. And good luck with the Pokemon cards, Rico, man. It's funny, I was out with my youngest mini Quinny yesterday, and they both love their Pokemon cards, but it's kind of like a commodity to them. They don't really play they kind of play with the cards and whatever, blah blah blah. But anyway, got one yesterday, and I love when we go into the shop, it's just always good crack. You can probably imagine the setup there, one of these proper card shops. But yeah, good afternoon to you all. Reese is asking, what's the script with Legends on Sorare, keep or sell? Do they not have some mad ceiling bonus, or they've got some sort of base meta into them now? I think it might be ceiling bonus, is it? They normally come up quite easily when you just put all, because their L15s are, yeah, Di Stefano. Do they not have some sort of, they've got some sort of cheat code on something? Ceiling value, is it maybe just that? Set at 50 for them all? I'm not sure what it is. I'm pretty sure they got something recently where it, look at the scores, man. Where they got some sort of like mild buff for whatever it is. I'm sure it was vaulting, but 50 points isn't that OP. Maybe it's the floor of 50, which isn't too bad. Oh, KDB versus Wales. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. I know, I lost you, Mike. I thought I misunderstood you, but I've lost you. Sorry, man. Awesome, but yeah, like I said in the intro, time is of the essence. So the FC Barcelona season ticket holders, the members, will know we've got a team to get ready for season 9. Now registration happens in like 3 hours and 51 minutes from now. We need to get to 16 players. We currently have 7. Now I put the plea out this morning into the Telegram group, and we got some hits back. We got some names given to us. So I'm just going to go and try and acquire as many of them as I possibly can. And then any more from you guys in the chat, get them in here. And we'll try and get the team locked and loaded. Jay, there we go. Let's get him sent over. 67, yeah, 2% is fine for that. It's Stone, a wee CDM, a wee CM, a wee backup guy to help us cover. We had another goalkeeper from Shane. I'll maybe pause on that, because I think we've got a keeper and I don't want to give away. Or will we just take the other keeper anyway? Stuart Saunders, I think we've had him before. Yeah, let's just get the best of the best that we've got available to us, and then we'll work backwards from there. I think we'll go to 4%, because I think he'll be number 2, I think the other goalkeeper we've got is 78 or higher. The other one we had dropped to us was G Ho Mun. Oh, sugar. Will this work? No, it's not going to let us put the hyphen in there, is it? Let's just put Mun. It's a CM. And he's 71. Yeah, this will be him here. Boom. And he is 71. Yeah, let's give him a wee 3%er. And we've got a left back, Lacoste. Oh, what a name! We've got a guy called Lacoste. He's definitely going to sell some merch. How can you not? And Lacoste is a 71 rated left back. Aye. David Sim. That's who this account is. I knew. A wee free for him, 71. And is that them all? Yes, it is. I'm just going to respond to all these people and say offers sent, because we need responses rapid. Offer sent. Offer sent. Yeah, there we go. Sorted. So that'll get us a few more bodies in. We're on 7 players at the moment. We need to get 16 so we can register for the deadline. That'll be another 4. That'll get us to 11. We need 5 more players in. If you're willing to look at my free agents, Quinny, yeah, we might need to... Quinny on Sorare whilst the Scotland game is on, criminal. I was watching it and I've just got so much on, mate. I've just got so much on. And yeah, we're winning. We're winning against Belarus. Like, the highlights will be worth watching. You know, left the kids sitting there watching it. International football, you know what I'm like, man. If you're willing, yeah. So I'll check out, boys, and we might need some of your free agents just to round off the numbers here, just so we can squeeze in registration. Now, another thing I wanted to play with on this stream, and it is play, because I plan on making a video once I've got a bit better across it, is we've had these new innovations. I'll do it for the academy team to get us going, right? But when we go into the tactics tab, they've now got match plans set up, and this is something that I want to be quite well across for the upcoming season, because this looks like a lot of fun. Now, we've got the ability to control the time and the match situation, which is lovely. On top of that, we can change the overall team instructions, the attacking width, all the main things that we get from the team tactics page. We can't change individual approaches or anything like that, but we can change the actual team layout. So what this should and could, let me have a wee peek at all this stuff, right? So I'm going to delete all my previous tactics that are here. You maybe don't need to do this entirely. Maybe you just want to revamp and restart or whatever, right? But I think when you've got it all deleted and you've got your current squad together, it makes it a bit easier, a bit more uniform now. We've got the set piece takers already. I've got my team instructions set as I want them. Actually, I want more offensive is a thing we want to do with this. And let's see how we want a trigger press, aggressiveness, play out from the back, and let's say direct. Yeah, so let's be quite direct. Play out the back. Yeah, I like this. Okay, so let's say this is like the base setup. This is the base formation. I've got everything all set. We're just going to set this as base, right? Mini-me, good to see you. Alejandro Ortega would be happy to rejoin. James Wakefield, I'll get him back in if you're willing to give him back. I'm not too sure. We're positionally, like, we're probably going to be in a real problem with how we're scrambling the team together again. I think we've got like the bones of 78 as our best keeper. We've got a boy Marino. We have a right back. We've got a left back and Lacoste coming in, so that'll be cool. We do have CDMs. Oh, and Munward, yeah, he's a CM, so that will be fine. Ozurk, the CDM, CM. Saunders, the backup keeper. There's Lacoste already in the building, love that. And then we've got 2 strikers at the moment. So this is kind of how we're sitting. If we could get a cam, or let's see this boy Mun, what's his stats actually like? No, he's more attacking than anything, isn't he? 71, what does he do at cam? Does he get an increase, a wee boost? No, he gets a -1. Yeah, so he has a CM for us. So we need a cam and a CM. We've got another CDM here in Ortega. Yeah, they're like good backup guys that we can have. Van der Zee, where's Van der Zee? We need him. Where is Van der Zee? Van der Zee, we need you. We should just put an offer in, shouldn't we? Van der Zee's always available, you've got to believe. Van der Zee, we need you. Boom, boom, boom. Love that, guys. Love that. Ortega. So let's find him again. Alejandro. Alejandro. $73 for free. Oh yeah, he's a wee bit. Let's go with the 4. Nice. So we can maybe go double CDM, maybe? Could maybe do a different shape. The boy Mun could play attacking mid. Lacoste can play centre mid as well. That's interesting. If we get another left back situation opened up. Backup keeper's really good quality, which means brilliant for cups and stuff, really. Which is great. So yeah, that's good to go. Right, so I wanted to play about with this because like if we're setting this team up to be attacking and stuff, right? So let's go to match plans. This is the default tactic. So let's do name sit in, right? At time, let's say after 75, match situation, leading by 1 or more, attacking width. Let's maybe taper it in a little bit, be a bit more narrow. Directness, we want to go down to controlled. And attacking tendency, we'll go to more defensive. And tell the boys to dribble less, cross more. I'll explain that on a member stream. And then out of possession, we're going to drop the line. Yeah. And compactness, we're going to really bring it in. Trigger press more often and clear the ball. Nice. Save. Awesome. Active scenarios 1 of 5. Total scenarios 1 of 10. Interesting. And we can flip that on and off. That is brilliant. And because we've called that sit in, I don't really need to edit that again, do we? That is a lovely little situation there because we'll have a bunch of different... Oh, this is going to be intense, by the way. Because we're going to have so many different matches across the season. You know, when you're playing bottom of the table, you're playing against top of the league. Let's try a different one, right? Let's add a different scenario. After, let's say, trailing by 1 or more. After 30 minutes. And we could maybe do 2 that would balance off each other somehow. But after 30 minutes, if we're trailing by 1 down, I don't know if this is a first half little... Or, yeah, if we're going super attacking, so we've went like direct and be offensive and everything. I say after 30 minutes, if we're losing, if we start hot and it backfires on us, we just go to balanced. Yeah, we just go to balanced. Save that. But, name required. Let's say chill. But, let's say after the same amount of time, if we're losing by 2, we want to go more attacking. Let's give that a shot. Yeah. Anything else we could do? Yeah, maybe just turn up the aggressive in the press. Yeah, let's do that. Fight back. More long shots? Nah, I think less long shots is something to put into. Yeah, boom. Awesome. So if we're leading by the end of the game, we chill out, we try and control it. If the game is getting away from us early, we've got either a chill moment, like if we're behind by 1 and we're maybe a wee bit too open to chill out on it. If we're behind by 2, we need to fight back, we need to get our act together. We're catching that early. And let's say after 60 minutes. Leading more by 2. Go to controlled. And controlled. Control. Maybe bring the width in a little bit. Drop the team a wee bit. Make them a wee bit more compact. Yeah. Nice. I might actually edit that to be the first. No, 60 minutes is fine. Yeah, I quite like these 5, right? So, Cameron, good to see you, my man. Is that a penalty? Oh, Memphis is cooking. Always Captain Depay. It's in his contract. Penalty for us. What can you do, man? Right, so I'm going to hit save on this. We've got 4 little instructions. Oh. I'm looking at my stream, and it looks like it freaked out there. Hopefully you can all still see and hear me okay. So what I want to do now with this is I want to find a wee match and see how this pans out. So I'm going to just write down what the name... where's my pen? There we go. So we've got after 30... if we are -1, and we've got if we're +2, and then we've got 60 and 70 if we're leading. 60 by +2, 75 by +1. Awesome. Let's see if we can. It's hard to manufacture this, right? But let's see if we can. Any of you guys out there around ice level want to play me in a friendly? Put your name in the chat. I want to test this out a wee bit, see what sort of situations we might want to make. So we've deliberately started off with this team being a little bit more attacking, and then we're thinking about different situations where it backfires or not and trying to work out against that. When something happens down one end of the pitch and you get that sudden change on the other side, robbed. Oh, gutted. What's the best packs to buy with MFL? I own 16 players, varying in 50 to 68. Dial square, Cameron. Let's do it. My team is like borderline the level above, by the way, so no judgment. Yeah, this is going to be... it's going to be a good game, hopefully. Nice little change on the... yeah, but we've got the heat maps and all this stuff. This little match engine is shot map and heat map and everything. This is quality. This is going to be good crack. So I don't... yeah, we might be winning. Oh, that'd be quite cool. We might be +2 after 30 minutes. Sorry, Cameron. Which could be good fun now. I might keep it on this screen to play with all the different pages that we've got, but I wonder what's visible here. Yeah, we can see all this stuff for me. Anyway, oh, what's this? That's quite fun how you can watch that populate live. Lecoq! Sevilla hangover is in ice. Yeah, I'll do it. Sevilla hangover. That's a good one. Oh, Lecoq. So we're looking to go two. We're looking to go 2 to the good before the 30th minute, and see if the... what was it we told him to do at that point? Was it chill? It was chill. It was just go into a controlled state, wasn't it? We're being very offensive right now. Yeah, Bodnarenko, we need to tell him to watch his passing. Deceiver. Yeah, the little heat map's quite cool, isn't it? Lecoq with a free kick. Love to see it. So we're probably going to, we're going to get our tactics kicking in now, aren't we? So we told them to chill out. Can we just double check on another tab quickly what precisely we told them to do? Oh, not that page. This page. Tactics. Match plans. Leading by 2 or more. Oh no, fight back. That's not in the right order, is it? Trailing, leading. After 30 minutes, trailing by, leading by 1 or more, sitting. Oh, 75, 30, 30. Oh yeah, fight back. Leading by 2 or more. Why did I call it fight back? Is that the right one? Oh, I'm freaking out now that I've... Oh, controls later on. Fight back is... Oh, I've done that the wrong way around. Interesting. So we're going to... Yeah, we're going to kick on. We're going to absolutely kick on. I guess that's what I should call that then, is kick on. Jesus. 19:25, yeah, so we're 3 to the good. I'm expecting them to start throwing the kitchen sink at it then. The clock's already on a hat-trick. And what have I told them to do? Go direct. Press more, and I've changed the tactics to push them higher up the pitch. It'll be interesting to see how that works. But here we are, 30 plus minutes. The boys have got their instructions. Fight back. Hi, no problem, Cameron. Did VAR get me there? Sorry, I'm kind of dicing between screens, so I might have missed that. But yeah, we just told them after half an hour for pumping them, going, keep fighting. But we do have a tactic here for at 60 minutes if we're still pumping them to chill out. And after 75 minutes if we're leading, like actually sit into the game. So we've got a kind of wind down at the back end of the match. So it's quite, yeah, I actually quite like how we've done this somewhat. I think I've got them in the wrong order, but this is kind of what I wanted, where we can either early in the game, not let it get away from us, but still try and kick on, depending on what the situation is. But then no matter what, at the end of the match, if we are winning it, like, we make sure we bring it home. Nothing worse than late goals last year. There was so many late goals last year that decided matches or taking points off you or swung the balance of the game. It's a shot back. That's quite cool, isn't it? Loving that. Any of you guys in the chat with any players, let me know. Merciless tactic, yeah. I kind of did it a wee bit by accident, so apologies in that regard. Varsalomond. Good one. Oh. So we're after 60 minutes, so what am I expecting here? Control. Expecting them to chill out a wee bit. Didn't see how fully how that goal went, but it did feel that we were a bit deeper in the pitch. Lecoq was kind of in the half himself. I think these boys are just going for it, man. To be honest with you. Well, yeah, I guess after Now we've went to 75 minutes. We've just totally sat back on this one. You have yours on 75 plus attacking. Interesting. So well, you're attacking now. Ooh, it did happen. You called it, Cameron. Got your shot on target. At least you've seen it. At least you've seen it work. Because I'd went to turn it down. So that's quite fun. Let's go back into it again and let's just double check what we had here. Right. So, it would be nice if I could order these. Let's see if they had little grab tabs so I could move them around, because I'd like to have them ordered by minutes rather than when I made them. Yeah, of course. Cameron scored. Everyone's seen it. Everyone's seen the goal. Nice bicycle kick. Some effort. And that's what you want to see in friendlies. You want to see a bit of spectacle, Cameron, you know. So more than happy to have the boys here from Dial Square. I think somebody else put their team in. Yeah, Sevilla Hangover. So we'll tweak the plan, and then we'll play Sevilla Hangover. So the fight back one after 30. Yeah, it was meant to be trailing by 2, but I actually quite like what happened there. So let's call that knockout. And I like that I've got the caps wrong. Makes me feel that it's a wee bit more funny. Okay, but let's do add scenario. So let's see. At 30 minutes we've got leading and losing. Now trailing by 1, I've got this down as chill. So yeah, I think we want to just chill, get to half time. And then I want to add into that, if we are still at half time and we're losing, win the second half. And I think I want to pick a side. Tell them to go back attacking again. Get a bit more width in the team. Push up a wee bit. Really spread out. Yeah. Balanced. Yeah, we've got quite like that. This has got 5. Right, so let's save that. Save as over the main one. And I don't need that page open. Yeah, go for it, Cameron. Go for it, man. And let me find James Wakefield. Sevilla Hangover. Copy. Find match. Can we find him? Let's see if there's any more players. We need more players, guys. Oh, Slam Duncan coming to the rescue. Oh, and our 2 strikers. Yeah. We'll send offers for them in a wee second on day. Let's have a wee refresh on this, see what's going on and on the international stage. Oh, is it back to 1-0? Nice. 0-0 after 30 minutes this time. Ooh, interesting. So after 30 minutes, yeah, we're not leading or anything, so we're just going by the same plan. That's fun. Did you change your tactics, Cameron, at all? Just curious. I'll send offers. And I'm in. Let's see, 4-3-3. Oh, powerful striker, certainly, at this level. Nice defence. Let's see what action we get this time. Right, so we're losing by 1. Look at this guy. Look at that guy who scored his goal. Did you see his picture? Barker. Look at this guy. That's taken off somebody's Instagram, isn't it? Some guy that loves craft beer. On like a field somewhere. Maybe like hiking. We all know a gang like that, don't we? Right, so we're 1-0 down, and when we're trailing by 1 after 30, we've got the chill button on. So we're kind of attacking at the moment. We might be a wee bit exposed. Yeah, so after 15 minutes, has he got a game plan? That looks like what's kicked in right now. As for him, he's winning after 15. Has he set something up? So when we get to 30, if I'm trailing, I'm going to say to the boys, get to half-time in one piece. I'm going to say, get to half-time in one piece. Oh, Tolentino to Lecoq. Wow, I've got 2 XG and your goalkeeper's on 9. That's wild. You've not got any plans on? Interesting. I wonder what that wee load sequence was at the 15th minute then. Might have just been buffering the engine or something. This Barker guy is a meme, isn't he? Tolentino. Strobel, by the way, takes this positional freedom being off the hook to a whole new level, by the way. Where he ends up is wild. 35 minutes, there we go. I'm losing 1-0. These will be the tactics kicking in now, so we'll be chilling. That's it. We'll be chilling. Controlled. That's it. Oh, bad ball, Riger. Barker's all over that. Davidson. Oh, the plan backfired. Riger can't play it out from the back. Tolentino get caught on top of his defender. He should be the option if we're getting out there. He was in the totally wrong place. Your centre back smashing it like Watanabe. I love that. Oh, so we're 2-0 down. This is where I wanted the fight back button. So that makes me think I want to clone that into being whether we're leading or losing by 2. Yeah, I've not got trailing by 2. So I really want to tell them to be going for it now into that all-out attack mode. But we're still in this chill mode, and it's maybe just played right into these guys' hands. Because ever since the 30th minute, we turned it down. We tried to be more conservative. Wow, did that backfire? We have just been tanked in the last wee minute. Scoring from out there is outrageous. 0.03 right-footed XG goal. Well done, by the way. Simon, that is James. Sorry, I beg your pardon. James. Cameron's winning 1-0. Vamos. Love it, mate. Love it. So my game plan's for you, if I'm now losing 1-0, should kick in. So if I'm trailing... Oh no, I've told him to chill. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think we like that. Yeah, this chill one is not good. Oh, well done, Strobel. Getting us back into it there. Now, we were losing by 3. See now that we're losing by 2. Do you think that could be a trigger moment as well, perhaps? Wow. Pharaohs are beating Czechs 2-1. Wow. Fleming and Lecoq just scored back-to-back minutes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sorry, Cameron. They're wild, those boys. Gutted, mate. Sorry. Oh, we just got an OG here as well somehow. How did that happen? Oh, calamity at the back there. That's weird. So we were trailing and we went into this. Would that have kicked in just now? Because we have kind of fought back. I don't think I want to give credit to the tactics in this, but feels like they kind of caused their own demise. Oh no, we're already in the chill cycle, aren't we? So we kind of, to change it, we would need to be leading by one or more by the 75th minute. Yeah, so we're going to be on the same tactics till the end. Bondarenko! So how many players were we on? I think we needed an R5. We're about to get an R2 players in. I'll send the offers for them in a moment. Strobel. I thought he was playing really badly, but he's really captured it, rescued it. I've decided to keep Casas. I'm not going to loan him out. I've hired in, or loaned in, Rico Man's Gilge, and I just want to keep them together so badly. And it means I can play Bodnarenko and Strobel in here, and I can play both the teams the exact same. Like, the fullbacks can be wild, by the way I've got them set up. We've seen how good Casas is at it. We've seen how good Gilge was last year for the foundation team. Oh, the boys are turning it on. So we're 1-0 up now after the 75th minute. So do we now try and put the handbrake on the game? Oh yeah, I think I just seen the tactics thing there kick on. It said sit in. I don't think you always... I've not seen that. There's a little bubble from here. We can't click on it or see it or anything. But I did see it kind of pop in there. The wee sit in tactic coming up. Final score 2-1. Unlucky, mate. Very tight. You know, I've lost games like that before, and whenever I used to do friendlies, I had a little set rattler teams, like 4 squads, that I would play on friendlies on repeat. And see when you're... And yeah, I deliberately made them... Like, the sort of gap that me to you is, in a, you know, like, how can you steal a win? How can you manage a win in that situation, whether it be cup or league if you really had to, or you're going to try to? And, you know, you can make some ground back if that's how tight the game is. Like, tactics will help you if you can really nail it. If that's how tight it was, mate. That's quite interesting how this one went. Very much a game of two halves. But it does make me think this, trailing by 1, I want to bin that. So we're leading by 1 late, we're leading by 2 early, we're leading by 2 at a normal time. That's fine. So let's talk about the ones now where... Let's say after 30 minutes we are trailing by 1 or more. Are we currently direct? That's what I just kind of need to see here. No, we're not. So yeah, we'll go to a more direct style of play in that case. I shouldn't have this prioritised right flank still here. That's a problem. Save. Save. Yeah. Attacking tendency, more offensive. Yeah, let's leave the flank preference. But attacking width, let's go really wide. If we're trailing, yeah. Fight back, we'll call this. Push up a bit. Defensively, but a wee bit more compact. Press more often. Play out from the back. Nice. And then we'll add another one if we're trailing. But if we're trailing... Oh, even score. Oh, I didn't see that. Even score... At 75 minutes. Oh, there's so much you can play around with for this, by the way. 2-0! Come on, geese it. Yes, go on Scotland. McSauce at it again. Robo. Oh, buzz, 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 buzz. Not quite all the scores I'm after, but good enough all the same. Tierney and Suter off the bench for Hendry and Ralston. That's funny. Is Tierney playing right back? That's just weird. Max Johnson and Mulligan on the... Like, fair enough, right? We make sure you get the win here and that, but it's just weird. Ralston on a 60. Love it. Go on, Scotialand. Yes, Cameron. It takes the tier break is not for everyone, right? But not in theory, but like as far as the game developers are concerned, that will be the biggest point to earn. You know, it won't be the same as going from 73 to 74 as it is from 74 to 75. And even after you break through 75, you might get to 76 really quickly. As an example, depending on what tiers we're talking about breaking here. That's nice. That's nice. Sadly, should have captained Robbo. Always Captain Robbo as well. And there was nowhere to play Scotland cards in these bloody challenges today, I don't think, was there? Oh, there was. Daily Picker. 80 points for... Oh, jimmies. Could have picked a pie in that, I think, couldn't I? Grr. I got the pie in this one. So I got Guardiola to go. Oh, FTJ. Is the game over? Looks like it's over. Oh, well, 62 is still not bad, isn't it? Wow, Cameron, that's brilliant. Yeah, the 64s will take a wee bit longer. You want match XP in those guys. That's the most important thing for them. Brilliant, Charlie boy. Let me just send a wee telly. Let's see the chat. VVD 95. Wow, well done, Liam. Smashing the essence on that. Okay. Is this saved? It is. It looks like it's saved. Match plans. Yeah, that tab is behind, I think. So what's this one? Even score after 75 we're playing about with. No, I want to talk about if we're losing. I've put the fight back one on already, so that's okay. If we're winning, we chill. I'm going to hit refresh, so I think this is all over the place, these tabs. Yep, match plans. Leading by one or more, win the second half. Yeah, I didn't have that. Definitely not. Let's put edit. Leading by one or more. Trailing by one or more at halftime. Yeah. Save. Right, so we've got trailing by one at halftime. Leading early. Leading late. Leading very late. And then... So this knockout one, what was that? Direct. Go a bit wider. Press and all that and go for it. Right, so I think we want to change this chill one to fight back. We're going to go direct, a bit wider, balance crossing, more attacking, push up a bit higher, getting on the act on this. Right, okay. Yeah, okay, cool. Now, do these kind of bump off each other? Trailing by 1 at half time. Trailing by 1 at 30. What does this one look like again? Yeah, I've turned that to prioritising a flank and then go back to balanced aggressiveness and go really wide. Yeah, okay, I don't mind that. That's a bit of an evolution. Yeah, I quite like that. It'd be much easier, I think, to do this, or take us in, when you know who you're playing against. Like, it's top of the table, and this is the way we want to manage the game. But I just wanted to have a good play about with it and see what the options and the combos are for it. You think it's best to have a hybrid between younger and older players in your team if you're actually buying them? Yeah, Cameron, the second message you've said there about the overalls balancing out is a good way of looking at it. I think, in my experience, and it's not a perfect science, right? But for my main team a few seasons ago, I bought lots of guys that were like 27 to 29. I just wanted what I was calling prime age players. I'm getting one or two of them maybe retiring shortly. This guy is Rico Man, so he's not mine. But I've got 3 players on the retirement horizon. I've had a good run out of them all. But I just wanted guys that I knew were going to deliver, because sometimes guys don't deliver their stats. And I think a lot of the time, and it's not an exact science, I think a lot of those times the guys are younger. I've had a really good time with all the players I've bought off the market that were like in prime age condition. So I think what you're saying is right in terms of like it will help them and da da da. But the number one thing for progression is winning football matches. And if you've got young players winning football matches, that's the number one thing for them. And these older players, I think, are a bit more reliable for winning football matches. So I think that's a key part of it also. Yeah, I think you just want, because I think like the 23 to 26-year-olds will be patchier, whereas I think the older players, in my experience, can be just a bit more consistent across the year with how um, their scores get distributed across the season and how they perform across the season overall. We've got 2 players from the chat I want to bring in. We've got a Lacroix, a Roger Lacroix to go and get. Lacroix, and he is a CF. That's going to be tough to get him in, but we kind of need everyone we can get. Oh, he can play right mid and cam. Love that. Shooting is a bit disappointing, but I think for a cam we might get away with him. It reminds me of that guy Al Farahidi or whatever we had a few seasons ago. We get a wee, he's 68. We'll leave it at 2. We 2% for him. Slam Duncan, my man, and then we had Xander Gronendijk. Dijk. And he is a striker. So we've got, let's see how good this guy is. He's a 71. 71. Slam Duncan. Shooting is good. Dribbling's good. Physical's good. Pace. Yeah, this guy should be workable. Just about. We'll give him a wee 3. Offers sent. Brilliant. Right, so let's see how we're sitting. How many offers do we have outstanding? 3. Oh, we only need these 3 contracts to be accepted. Oh, Toxic Lightning is one of them. Let me tag him. Oh, shit. What's Club Z's name in the Telegram chat again? Is it Raimundo? What's Club Z's name in the Telegram chat again? Can I search? Scotland 2-1 now. Boo. Boo. Fucking Scotland. It's only really killed Robbo and Gunn. Ralston's escaped with his clean sheet. The rest of the boys, you know, really affected too much by it, are they? Especially considering they're off the pitch. They've been subbed. This is doing alright, by the way. Robbo, Ralston, Dimitrievski. That's why you don't need the goalkeeper to be with the defender, guys. This wee giveaway team's popping, by the way. Wrong cap, I get it, but I could get a nice wee chunk of essence if Palmer rips against Haiti. Right, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with Raymundo. Sent you an offer on VDZ. I'm sure it's Raymundo. That might be XD Rai, but actually, Raymundo might be XD Rai. I've maybe just made a big faux pas there. What the hell is Toxic Lightning Clubsy? Is it? I've checked Toxic Lightning. The CB I told you about earlier gets even more impressive. In 5 years, he's gone from 49 to 61. That's pretty damn good, man. Only 25. That's very good. Yeah. I thought there was like a little search button here. Yeah, I think RZ is XD Rai, not Clubsy. $2, that's good. Yeah, physical is very important. Physical and dribbling for me is what determines how good they are on the ball. Dribbling obviously is quite obvious, but I mean in terms of like winning duels, if good dribbling, good physical, you're going to be really happy with them, in my experience. But guys that have got good defensive, but their physical lets them down, they're the ones that you can go, how did they not win that? You know, those guys, I always feel that their physical was out of sync with their dribbling. I'm trying to think of good examples I've got to hand for it, but yeah, I think dribbling and physical kind of go hand in hand as a statistic almost. So like for your right back, you want good defending and good physical, but if they also have good dribbling, you're onto a winner. I just think then they're very good defensively. Oh, brilliant. We've got 2 offers accepted in. That's nice. So we're going to be up to 14 players. If we get Van der Zee, we're at 15, but we need 2 more. The deadline is in just under 3 hours. And who the hell's name? What is Club C's name in Telegram again? I want to search the Telegram group for Van der Zee, but I can't find this. Oh, there's a search button there. Let me just put in Z. There's one. Oh, it's just one. Let me put Z with a capital Z. Yeah, there's only one. And then I'm sure he responded to that. Yeah, there's only one search result for Van der Zee in the chat. There should be way more. Maybe VDZ is what I should try. VDZ. No. Let me try. I put in Toxic to try and get Toxic Lightning, and that's not what came up. Came up like 5 mentions of Man United fans. What positions are you missing? We're kind of missing everything, James, at this point, to be honest. Let's see how we're doing with depth now that we've got some more pieces in. So we've got this guy Lacroix can slide into Cam for us at the moment because we just don't have another choice really. Gronendijk, yeah, won't make the starting 11. Ortega can. He can slide into CM. This Castano is a CDM. Ortega's fine at CM. So we've got our 11. We don't really have depth, and I'm not sure we've really got enough quality in this team. I was quite buoyed when we started building the defence. The midfield is very light. Very, very light on quality. We could, if Dawson can be a proper Jaime from last year, with 94 pace and 85 shooting, he might be a one-man attack for us in a good way, which I'm not upset about. This guy could also play CF, which does that give us any versatility? Not really with who else we've got in the building, but we really need quality in midfield, big time. Oh, I'm losing my marbles. Let me find them on, I think maybe Twitter's a good shout to go. I'm sure, is it Toxic Lightning on? Toxic Lightning, or is it Club Z? Maybe even his Sorare page is probably the best. There we go. Toxic Lightning. I'm all over the shop today. Is this him? No, I don't think so. It is Toxic Lightning, but I know it is. Toxic Lightning 73 feet, and I see the Ipswich guys here. I thought there was a Twitter account linked to it, but this feels like Club Z, yeah, with the Ipswich cards and stuff. I could have swore there was a Twitter account linked to it. It's just gonna bamboozle and confuse me. See, I've sent that message to Raimundo. I'm pretty sure that's XD Rai. Oh, guys, we're against the cosh. We need to get some more players in. Not that many more. I can maybe do it from my agency and even Boyson's agency just to make it happen. But we need some quality. Midfield in particular. I'm just worried. If we look at... We've got Ozturk here. He's got good passing. For a 67, his passing's wild. At Ice or Spark or something, he would be very, very good. And he can just about fill in for us at times. The boy Munn... Good passing. Dribbling makes him usable, I think. Ortega we've had before, and he's like just about passable at this level. He's got really good stats overall, but they're like down a level from where we kind of need them to be for our better players. The Castano kid, yeah, we've just got no pace in midfield. We've got a little bit of passing about this guy as well. He's good. Yeah, we've got no pace. This team is going to have to be like super conservative, like Lacroix. He's got a bit of pace. This Dawson guy is going to be all the pace that we've got in the squad. What about our striker? Is he quick? He's quick enough. Oh, Cameron M's after the right back. I signed a... How is a right wing back with defending? Yeah, so see that? I've had that problem before, Cameron M, with right wing backs. And to be honest with you, like... See, most of the time, you don't even... Most of the time, they're fine, mate, to be honest with you. Like, the key stats for the position is the main thing. The -5, it can be a wee bit of a head trip and all the rest of it. I think like the most important part of the whole equation is the dots. See, if there's no dot there for them, they're going to be high and dry. I've got a right wing back I can probably show you that I've had this experience with, certainly, in small doses. Or I can show you one. I've had one in large doses. Michelson here. So our boy Michelson, if we can find him here, has the orange right back. I've got another right wing back who doesn't have the dot there at all for right back, and he cannot do it at all. As long as I've got a wee dot there and they've got the right statistics. So the boy Michelson here, defence is good enough, physical is good enough, dribbling and pace acceptable as well for a 72. Let's just call him a right back, right? He does get he gets a -5 or something as well. But as long as he's got the statistics to carry it off, I've never had a problem with him playing as right back. But the other guy I've got is called Nomenko. This was like in season 1, so the engine has changed a lot since season 1. But this guy, without that right wing back spot, or maybe, well, he does have, maybe it was, I had a left wing back that had this situation. His name was Castagno. So I never had this explicitly with the right wing back. It was actually the left wing back. He just could not get left back to work. It was so frustrating. I loved his statistics, but I couldn't get it to work. James Wakefield has got some players for us, so let's go and hook them up. But yeah, mate, I'll see if he's got the orange dot, or even a green dot would be better, of course. But as long as the statistics are right, he's got the defence you want, the pace you want, whatever it is about the card that you like. As long as I've got that and it's position appropriate, do it. I played a guy, I'll show you this guy as well. Wait till you see this. I played a centre back as a striker who has no good striker like second position stats or anything. I don't know if you'd have seen this, maybe you have. If you have, I'm sorry for showing you something you know already. But this is him here, 65 rated centre back with 65 shooting. Very good stats overall. I'm a big fan of Morel, but I've just kind of grown past him now at this point. But if we look at, he scored 4 goals here in season 6, and 7 of them were, 4 of them were in 7 games in the league in Spark. So if I can load and load and load back, we'll go and find him, right? But I'll show you. I'm not going to go into the matches, but I'll show you his performances. So this is when he was in Spark for the academy. There we go. There we go. So this time here, 8.2. He played up front and scored. 7.7. Yeah, the cup he probably played centre back still, but in the league, 8, a 7-0 win. Oh, we can't even open it up from here, can we? This guy was playing up front for these games. I don't mind telling you. Maybe 1 or 2 of them he played centre back in the league. All the cup games he'd have played centre back. And some of these ones where he's played 6.8, 6.7. He's played up front as well. I'm not saying he went up front and played great every week, but he had good, for a 65 rated player in Spark, he's got 67 pace, 65 finishing, and with these defence and physical stats make him like a very formidable target man type presence. What lets him down obviously is the passing and the dribbling is horribly weak, but I got him to score 4 goals in 7 games. Now fair enough, I was top of the table and quite rampant at that, but I didn't have much strikers. He was my backup striker, and he has no business being there as a striker, but the stats were just so good, and there is a wee bit of the opposition were just there for the taking as well that comes into it. But I think it can only highlight something that is a factor in a more tight margin situation. In those games where it's wide open, you just really see the good parts. You don't really feel the exposure. And there was some games where we did feel the exposure. Didn't play too good. He didn't even score. Connor Aspel, my man, good to see you in the building as always. So yeah, with the right wing back getting a -5 for being a right back, I wouldn't let that cause you any stress or make you throw the baby out with the bathwater over it all. Personally, so who do we have? Tim Douglas. I've got no idea what position Tim plays. He's coming from James Wakefield, and he is a 72 cm. Nice defence, good dribbling, and passing and shooting isn't too bad. It'd be nice if it was a wee bit better, but I think we can take that. We'll give him a wee 3. Good shout. And who was the other name you had for us? Alfred Held. Alfred Held. Oh, nice. Did we have Alfred in before, actually? I think we might have. I think he was here last year, wasn't he? We back up fullback. That's good. We need a guy like him. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, I remember. Was it you that asked that? Of course. It was just because his stats were just like super good. I made a video about it. The video I probably didn't package it well, or I didn't do well, or whatever. But I didn't have any other strikers. I wasn't going to buy any strikers for that team because I was going to get promoted anyway. And like for 65 rated, 67 pace, 65 finishing is like, if you looked at him as a striker, as an actual striker card, the equivalents, he's probably quite effective at that level. And I just thought, screw it, put him on free kicks as well, and just went for it. So Saunders, Oster, yeah, sorted. I think once we've just about got the team built, we're on 14 players. We've got 2 offers out, so we'll be able to get registered. That's brilliant. I think, yeah, we need all the players we can get this year. Oh, that's good. Yeah, so if we get James W's approval on these guys, then we'll be able to get registered, and I'll be able to sleep easy tonight before we get into goal rush territory. The Alliance guys is cooking. We're going to do well. I can feel it. 106 members. Nice little push over the last couple of days. And we're almost ready to rumble. I'm going to spend a bit more time playing around with the match tactics as well. I think it is more appropriate to do it when you know the matches you've got. You're playing top of the table, you're playing bottom of the league. Do you care about the cup? Are you trying to just get through the cup in one piece? I think you'll be able to toy and play with this a lot more. But I like this is the academy, so this is just where I'm messing about, just trying to cut my teeth with it. I like all these as a kind of premise, although we did kind of mess it up with the knockout situation. Speaking of right wing backs, James Cameron, pardon me, Cameron M. Nice, Boyson. Unfortunately, just looked, my last player is Stall and Osborne, but I don't think they'll get many games for you. Ah, okay, fair enough. I think we're kind of almost there anyway, Boyson. I think we're just waiting on those 2 coming in, and we're good to register before the deadline. James is accepted for the looks of it. Just need to wait for them to teleport through the blockchain. Boom, 16 players. Nice. So guys, we've got 9 player spots left. 9 player spots left, and I've got 39. 39 divided by 9. 4% average. If we can get some big players in, we can give some big percentages away. We need to bolster the ranks. We need to bolster the roster ahead of the season. I think we've just about got a motley crew that will be competitive here, and we'll be able to give some bloody noses out, but not really sure we've got a team that can really climb the mountain that we're trying to climb here and get to 3rd or 2nd or 1st would be better, obviously. Cameron M. Yeah, well, again, it's one of these games where it is on the web app, as it were, isn't it? So it's not the same as, it's not like a mobile game for a lot of people. I think I know some of you guys love playing MFL on your phone, and I've given it a wee try myself whenever I'm out the house or traveling or just messing about or whatever. But it is a desktop game, and I think you need to accept that yourself a little bit as you maybe take a time to check out and check back in. It's not that same kind of zip that you get with some of the mobile experiences we've had with some of these outfits for instant user activity. So 24 hours to go before Gold Rush starts. MFL putting the call out. They know who's going to win. They know it's going to be us. Because, guys, tactics, we're going to be right up there. I'm not sure how many teams or how many alliances are going to be on the same page as us for... I mean, we'll have a tactics set up. We'll obviously do some streaming together with the members. And we'll get our tactics going because it's all about playing the machine and scoring as many goals as possible. And, yeah. We know how to turn it up here. We know how to turn up the attack. We know how to go for it. Right, so let's do competitions before I forget. Register. Register. Foundation. In. Boom. We've done it, everyone. We've done it. Make sure you've registered your club if you've not done so already. Boys, and that message just confuses me. Give you 5%, and I can choose somebody for $10. So So did I give you 5% and $10, or did I give you 5% and I can choose a $10 guy? Is that what it is? I'll give you it if you want. Is that what you're after? But I've not got dollars for this, as you probably know, but it's just the way it reads. I can't be certain, and I don't want to assume. Boyson, are you here? No. Give us the name of a player, Boyson. Oh, I can hear the kids playing computers. They're not meant to be on computers. I'm willing to buy a 25-year-old for $10. Oh, I'll give you the 5%, no problem, mate. But you don't need to go and buy somebody, surely. Is that Scotland game over? It is 2-1 victory. Fucking no essence, man. You joking? Scotland. DNP Frimmers. Oh, here we go. The giveaway team. Austrian mid and Danish defence for you guys. Another 100 points. Oh, 122 points between the four of them. From where they're at now. So that's like an extra 30 points each. So yeah, could they get like a 70 average? That's not bad at all. Risu, good to see you. It's been a while. Boyson says Grant Bentley. And you know the foundation is fantastic at leveling players up. Heggy. This guy, you want to go buy him, do you? Have you renamed your agency? Are you going to buy this guy or what? Yeah. Doesn't look like it's for sale. Maybe you've just bought him. Maybe he's just transferring through the blockchain. Transfer window ends in 4 days. We're going to need to keep at it to fine-tune this squad. What's the best way to scout a player? So I like to kind of just do it like this, where you'll be on this tab here, and what are we looking for? We're looking for open to offers. Wait, you're ice, aren't you? So let's say we're looking for ice right back. Yeah. I'm going to go for overall, let's say maximum, what are we in ice? Let's say 70 is kind of like upper limit of like the good ones. Pace, we're going to want 70. That really whittles it down. Now, I can see here physical, there's a 55. I don't want to look at that guy. 67. Yeah, can we maybe just bring that to be 70 as well? That'll kind of thin the herd here. And then out of these guys, we want good passing. Good passing is at 63 and above for these guys. So we'll do 63. And then that should give us these lads. Now, what do we want to filter by next? Is it maybe pace? They're all quite quick. Shooting's okay. Dribbling is all quite similar. Defence is the one thing we've not looked at. So if we went for 75 defence and 75 pace, I think that would actually sort some things out there. Boom, we get left with 2 players. So if I was looking at a right back on loan, these are the 2 ones I would look at. Farina is 79 rated. I don't see him going into the ice division somehow. So I'd be looking at this guy, 73 rated, Tamala. Edison Tamala, that's how I would scout. I only have 5% left though. Tamala wants 5%. Doesn't want that. He wants 3. Ah, okay. Right, don't buy him. Don't buy him. I've Bogarth some, but I don't know how to find the best value ones. I would Risu 3 days until progression kicks in. Let's get it. Let's get it. Good evening, Toby. I'm very good, my man. How are you? But yeah, that's generally how I would like scout players out. And then if he gets like dead tight here, it's maybe a wee bit more in the secondary market where you're maybe not quite finding what it is you can do. Like just like let's say for example, we've got a lot of stats here, so let's wipe out pace, right? Because let's wipe out the overall thing from minimum 70 to maximum. What was that guy? 73. And then let's turn the pace down to 70. Now watch this. We get more options in. So by dropping the pace a little bit, and then these other two guys, do they gain much in another area perhaps? Not particularly, but that's the sort of experiment I can then go into where if we maybe drop the pace, let's maybe drop defense down a bit to 70. Let's bring passing up to 70. We can get another option and it's just like him. He's much more expensive, but I think again that just highlights how good for value this guy is. So there's not much between these two. Really, there's nothing between the two of them. Cameron's in ice. I think we were talking. We did the friendly earlier. It was an ice team, wasn't it? Bottom of ice, in his words. Oh, I'm so glad we got registered. I'm glad we've had a nice wee play about as well with the match tactics. I'm looking forward to kind of getting a proper hand on that and understanding them a bit better and really weighing up like what I want to influence in the game, because this is a feature I've been asking for a long time, and it really is going to be brilliant. I've had a problem with keeping up with across all my teams, setting all my lineups, etc. But I like knowing that maybe not quite is it a philosophy, but I know like once I've got these nailed down, if I am going to like set matches out, it can be a bit easier for like, you know, some matches you're like, just don't fucking lose that one. You know, we just need to heavily rotate and we need to just get through it. And you can have a bit more deliberate care on making sure the result goes your way. Nice. Hope you get Tamala. He looks like a good get for right back if that's what you're after. I have Javier Duran. Let's see Javier Duran. .59 rated right back. 75 pace, 79 physical. Again, like I think we could just about make this guy work. 8 matches, boys. I can't give him 8 matches. I can't give him 8 matches. No, I can't do that. Come on, man. Check my free agents. Let's have a peek. .67 left back, left mid. I don't think we've got any other. Do we have a right mid? No, he is a defender. Again, we could play him backup left back. We just got. Let me go and check the situ. We've got held. Okay, let's take him. Let's just get in the backup. Stall, backup left back. Let's get him in. Got some jersey numbers to set for later. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm buzzing. Got all my teams sorted out. I'm just about tying up tactics. But I think I had a goal rush tomorrow. We'll all be looking forward to, just getting the party started in that regard. This is how the little grassroots team is sorted out. I managed to loan a lot of players in. A bunch of them from you guys. We got some really cool players in. I'll make a wee video talking about this, but we got Work the Space gave us a player, as well as, did we have somebody else? I thought Nep had a player in here, but maybe not. But Work the Space, a bunch of you guys, like obviously SR Dimebar, Mr. Wobbles, Gaffer and Lewis, Sim Davrob, which is David Sim, is it? We just found his name earlier. I always forget who that one is. I'm sure it's David Sim. And BR4. And again, I forgot who BR4 is right now. The names sometimes just get jumbled in my mind. But we got a bunch of your guys in here, which is fun as well. And this is how the best 11 kind of sits at the moment. We just still need to tweak the tactics and get ourselves ready to rock. But I think that's just about the way the cookie will crumble for us this year. Oh no, in fact, I've got that. Yeah, my guy's 64. We'll play him there. Harida, 55. Yeah, that's the best team. Madsy Hadsy. Well, I think I was testing him for where he can play right wing, left wing and stuff. He'll be back up. He'll play. He'll get minutes. Trust me. He'll get minutes. Everyone gets minutes in this team the way it goes. Especially when there's games to be played, rotations to be made. So aye, looking forward to this. Looking forward to making content on this as well. Should be good crack. Academy team sorted. The main team, I'll show you this as well. Don't know if Rico Man's still here playing with Pokemon cards, but Guilge and Casas left and right just feels like it's going to be wild. Wild. Faustino's my only non-75 rated player now in the squad, which is a big lift up in level. I think this could be the best year ever. It feels like it could be that every year. But we've had some reinforcements, we've had some progression. We've got a lot of prime age players, and I think the big team is, especially with the tactics and the plans and stuff like that, the big team is ready to cook, man. Quinny Roulette indeed. Like that the foundation team has to be very proactive on player management and tactic optimization. So it's very much Quinny Roulette with this team, for better or worse. But hey man, we've finished really well considering the hodgepodge nature of this squad. Almost every season, I would say. I would even say every season. I think the one year we did finish like 6th, we were quite unlucky, in fact, not to finish a lot higher. And I back myself again with this team to punch quite high and to get the job done. 2 Legos, that's it. Risu, Casas and Nasser together for this one. They've had a loan out each, not at the same time. I was tempted to loan both of them out this year, but after last year's disappointment, man, just want to cruise. I just want to smash, want to win cups, want to win leagues, want to compete in all tournaments. Yeah, left mid, right mid with good defence stats is always good. Left mid, right mid defensive stats are valuable regardless of what formation you play, because they're, compared to the wingers are much more attacking based players, and mids, even if you've got wingers and mids, or you don't have wingers and your mids are the ones that are higher up, mids are just got more like defensive duties attached to them than the wingers do. So you definitely need it. But buzzing. Glad we got some friendlies done tonight. Glad we got to play with the match plans. Glad we got the team booked in. And as for international football, it went well enough without it yielding tons of good stuff. Now, for the members, you'll know we've had a video on instant access for the last couple of days. That'll be live to all the subscribers tomorrow. There'll be a new video coming on instant access for the channel members. Maybe tonight, probably tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. And we've got more content that will be getting made and given instant access to the channel members over the next day or two as it goes out for a normal release across the week. We're going to have a full schedule back on the channel of gallery reviews, deadline show. We've still got 2 scouting streams for Sorare to do, for Germany and for France. Budget Road to Glory, the watch list stuff we've been doing, we've still got that to catch. We've also got all the MFL stuff with Gold Rush, and I'm going to make the tactics video for season 9, which will be good crack. And yeah, got tons of stuff coming out. It's going to be a massive week, jam-packed. So thanks everyone who's tuned in on a wee Sunday with me today, live or after we've been live. It's very much appreciated. And I'll be back for a big live tomorrow because we've got scouting to do and probably some MFL action to get stuck into also, as well as all the videos that will be made and published on the channel. I hope you are here, and I hope you enjoy all the content as we bring it to you. And again, cannot do any of this without your support. If you're a channel member, you pay your season ticket, you're £1 a month, £4 a week to be a channel member, to do the MFL team together, be a part of the Sorare giveaways, the Telegram group, get all the content, just support the content, whatever it is. Thank you very much. If you just watch and subscribe and hit the like button, you're just as valuable as well, and thank you very much for all the support we get on the channel, especially on a Sunday. It really does mean a lot. So thanks to anyone that this has helped fill a little bit of time for you with, and yeah, good luck for the rest of the week. I'll see you tomorrow, no doubt, or on the next one. Take care, have a good night, and or morning, or afternoon, or evening, and I'll catch you on the next one.